everyone, and welcome to Starfield, a very highly anticipated adventure from Bethesda Game Studios, their first original IP in 25 years. And I'm very excited. I cannot wait to see what is waiting for us in the stars above. And I have a big history with Bethesda growing up in my teens. I played a lot of Fallout 3 and Oblivion. That was my introduction not only to those worlds, but to Bethesda. I jumped into Skyrim as well, and I did play Obsidian's New Vegas also. So those 4 games played a big part of my childhood and my teenage years, where I was just gaming all the time after school, and it was just so much fun. Like, I think Oblivion was the second game I got every single achievement on. And when I went through all of the different guilds and did everything, I love that world, and I'm really excited for the next Elder Scrolls. And, you know, when we talk about Bethesda nowadays, there's always weird controversy attached, and people love to shit on Bethesda, I think, but I think we get lost in the fact that Bethesda have made some of the most iconic games of all time. Obviously, namely Skyrim, has just had such a significant impact, not only just for like hardcore gaming communities, but for everyone. Like, there are people that don't even game that will pick up Skyrim, and then that'll be their obsession. Like, that's a gateway drug to video games. Like, for people, Skyrim is just hugely significant. And while we're all hotly anticipating Elder Scrolls 6, we have a brand new story and a brand new world to dive into, which I think is really, really exciting. So while Bethesda inherited Elder Scrolls and Fallout, this is their baby. This is their story, and they get to start fresh. And I think that's very exciting. It is my hope that Fallout and Elder Scrolls can continue to exist alongside Starfield, and hopefully Bethesda could like bolster their teams to have more people working on, you know, more games at once instead of one at a time, because with the way things are looking, Fallout 5, I'm going to be like dead. But, you know, we'll see how we go. I also played Fallout 4. I will mention that as well. And I haven't played the DLC for Fallout 4, but I really enjoyed it for the most part. Like, I thought it was really fun to play. And I honestly think that the Fallout 4 showcase and reveal was one of like the hypest moments ever. Everyone was just elated during that presentation. As much as like It Just Works is a meme nowadays, like that Fallout 4 reveal was just straight insanity, and I was such a happy little boy. Got my Pip-Boy and everything back in the day, you know. I really enjoy Bethesda games, and I'm very excited to be jumping into Starfield today. So without further ado, that's my intro. I enjoy Bethesda games, and we're going to get away from the weird Bethesda this, Bugthesda that, and we're going to shoot off into the stars and see what they've presented to us, because I think they're really excited about it. They're really happy. Everywhere I go, they're like, here's a letter from Todd Howard, and here's a letter from Bethesda, and they're like, here's your letter. We love this game, and we hope you love it too. So let's see what happens. We are going to jump right in, start a new game. Bethesda Game Studios presents Starfield. Let's go to the stars. Soul date May 7th, 2330. In the Argos Extractors mining outpost on the moon of Vectera.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, working the Stardock. Except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
He's getting left behind. Foreshadowing. Can I move yet? Let me move. It looks good. Here we go, I can move.
Let's see what we've got.
One small step. That's a good first mission name.
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember,
Okay.
Dusty, keep your breathing steady. And never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
We don't start with character creation.
God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
This individual is busy.
Working in Freestar Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies?
You think we'll be done here soon?
Heaps of red tape.
I hear this is the last dig.
Cool atmosphere.
Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah.
Your cutter working right?
What do we say,
Breathe on these things, they
You
overheat.
make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up.
Yeah, I'm up. Don't need it. Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I guess we will find out what we look like soon enough. We don't start the game with character creator. Gotta do an intro first to set the stage. Ooh, can I take this? Yeah.
Dusty, you're up. Take that cutter you grabbed and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
Alright. Press mouse 1 to fire. We're getting into it. Time to go and do some mining. The children yearn for the mines. That's how we get started, baby. Give me some rocks. Beryllium added. Look at. I don't have to. I think I just automatically get it in my inventory.
Busy. Got anyone else to bother?
I need a quick save before I start killing the random mines. There I go, killing again.
They're ready for us. Get back up here.
Yeah, did a great job.
Got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
Okay. Can I save it? Oh, I can't save yet. Okay. I'm not allowed to smack someone for being rude.
It's time.
Because I can't save beforehand.
And here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Scanner's reading a clean break. Shutting down.
Let's go. Hella, get the readings.
Running through these veins pretty quick.
I don't.
I'm stuck.
It'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to
What
freak.
we'll after, it will read as an anomaly.
Come on.
Okay. Scary space rocks underneath the planet. This is a certified NASA punk adventure.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Alright, Lynn's getting a bit mad.
What are you waiting for?
Serious.
Hey, don't look at me. I've done my part.
Alright, send the new guy in, why don't you? Let's go take a look. I'll be mining. Give me that beryllium. I can't help it, I see it now, I want to mine it.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Alright, let's find out what happens to me. Let's anticipate something going wrong. Okay, I found something.
Do you see anything?
Ooh, what material is it? I can't mine it. I can't obtain it. Oh, we're gonna try.
That's
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Okay, there you go. Any of this look familiar? Time to create your character. Interesting. Alright. Argos Extractors. Let's have a look. We've got 40 default personnel records. Whee! Let's have a look. Biometric customizations can be changed later. Oh. You can visit a genetics facility. That's nice. I appreciate that a lot. It loads new ones pretty fast. We're pretty spoiled for choice. We've got 40 different default ones. Oh, I can be a space grandma. Okay. I can be a space grandma. I can be John Cleese in space, okay? Look at all of these default. Oh, yes. And then can I... Do we have like a... I guess we just start here and then we can build. There's no like randomized button. We obviously have to be Buzz Lightyear. Alright, well, we're just going to start with the basic person and then I guess we're going to decide what we want here. Okay. Big beefy spaceman. I'm a big beefy spaceman. Oh my god. Very thin. Okay. That's a nice little slider. I like it. 2 different body types. Right? If I want some yiddies, I can change my walk style. 2 whole walk styles. Alright, I got skin tones. 9 variations on the skin tones. My face. This is where... Okay, I can change the skin tone again. Head shape. Ah, yes. Nothing too crazy. I just want to show off all of the details that we have to play around with before I get lost and I'm here for like 6 hours. What are the hairs, Chief? Give it to me straight. I can't like just like scroll across. I have to like slowly go through them all. Alright. My one thing with character creators is I need a good facial hair. So if I'm not allowed to have good facial hair, it's all over and I'm getting a refund. They can allow you to have multiple stages of thinning hair and balding, but if they can't give me a good beard, I'm out of here. Okay, perfect. Now, where's my facial hair? What do we got? Take me all the way to the start. Give it to me straight, Doc. What facial hair have we got? Give me a humongous beard. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Those are our 2 big beard options. So I'm kind of stuck with a fancy mustache and that beard, I guess. So I'm Neil Druckmann. I guess we'll do that. I'm going to be Neil Druckmann. But bald. Oops. Bald. Very exciting choice. Daring today, aren't we? There we go, guys. That's better. Let's change our hair to be blue. Yes. Let's have whatever hair is just a dark brown. Let's be a bold spaceman. It's for aerodynamics, for slipping the helmet on and off, you know? Eyes. Many different eyes. Actually, that doesn't really change much. Oh, shape blends. Look at all these extra sliders. That's scary looking. Alright, we've got a decent amount of eyes. We've got eyebrows. Can I have any thick eyebrows? Very thin eyebrows if you want. Got the eyebrow slit if you want to be that guy. Eyebrow color 12 doesn't match hair color 12. Unbelievable. I can change my forehead. Very important customization there. Change my nose. I can change my different types of teeth. Oh man. Yep. Give me the rotting teeth, please. I'll need to take my beard off to suss my jawline so I don't accidentally give myself the worst jaw of all time. I can be a burn victim, if I would like. I can be Ayla the Huntress from Skyrim. Gotta give myself an edgy scar, right? Can I tone down the scar? Like... Can I tone down the scar at all? I got cool face tatties. No matter how much I love tattoos, I don't think I could ever bring myself to get a face tattoo. It's just not for me. In video games, sure. But like, outside of that, no way. Have we got tattoo opacity as well? Oh my god, the fucking cat. 2 cat tattoos. These face tattoos are terrible. Is there... From what I can see, it doesn't look like there's a tattoo or a scar customization option. Just having them in general, which is a little bit of a shame, because I'd like to make the scar not so aggressively there. I like to have really subtle facial scars. So that's a bit of a shame. Make yourself look really tired in space. Because if you're not tired in space, you are kidding yourself. I'm going to have some complexion blemishes. But... turn myself into a wrinkled old prune. What about this? This is the big stuff. All right, we got background and traits. Let's make a character. I'm gonna mess around, see what I can make here, and then we will have a look at the background and our traits. This looks exactly like me, right? Exactly like me. Can I please get some glasses? That'll really complete the look. I'm sure we'll be able to find some accessories out in the field. Should we go for a if I grew my hair out look? Go for one of these. Yes, perfect. We'll just go for the straight bald. We'll go for the straight bald. I can change it later. Look at that. Maybe I can find a beanie for my warm head or something. There you go. There's me. There's no nose rings, baby. The game has no nose ring representation. It only has septum rings. If you want nose piercings, you can only have studs. Ain't nobody want a nose stud. I have to represent myself with a septum ring instead. It's what I should have done. There we go. I've taken off the tattoo. We have a little light scar. I bumped my head on a bookshelf as a child, so it's given me a cool scar. And that's it. I've created the most unique looking, unexpected character ever. Now let's have a look at our background. We have many. File not found. That's cool. All right. Let's get into it. Let's have a look. Beast Hunter. From the Ashtar of a killer to the terramorphs that plague the whole of the settled system's hostile alien life abounds, you've learned the skills to track them, find them, and take them down. Gastronomy, yes. Perfect. Amazing foods. All right. Bounty Hunter immediately appeals to me. Let's have a look at the ones that appeal to us the most, because I don't know if I can read through every single one of these. File not found is very interesting. Oddly, there is no information on file about your past life. Clerical oversight, deletion by some powerful unknown faction, or is there just nothing of note to mention? Whatever the reason, your past is known only to you. What's important is the here and now and the path you're about to forge. Okay. A xenobiologist. Space scoundrel. Good, bad, whose right is it to say? If there's anything you've learned while traipsing? Oh. I thought that would say trapezing, but it doesn't look like that. I've never seen that word in my life before. Traipsing through the galaxy, it's this. Space may look black, but it's really one big shade of gray. Or 50. Soldier, classic. Just make a character and play soldier. Very good. Ronin, for stealth and scavenging, which is how I usually play my Fallout games. Professor, Pilgrim, Longhauler, an industrialist. We got the diplomat with persuasion, the cyberneticist, cyber runner. Just be a chef. Bounty hunter. Wherever there are wanted individuals, there are those who profit from their capture, and your quarry knows that in the vastness of space, they can run, but they can't hide. As starting skills, we get piloting, targeting control systems, and boost pack training. Okay, so as more people journey into space, the number of those certified to effectively pilot various types of spacecraft has increased dramatically. Missile weapons are favored, and specialized training and innovations in personal mobility. That's cool. When we're in space and sci-fi, I love my scoundrels, I love my villainy, I love my bounty hunting. So I think I might be a space scoundrel. Pistol certification, piloting, and persuasion. I think I'm going to be a space scoundrel. I just pick one, yeah? That's my background. Space scoundrel. And then we have traits, which are optional. You volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. A controversial experiment, huh? You own a luxurious, customizable house on a peaceful planet. Unfortunately, it comes with a 125 credit mortgage with Gal Bank that has to be paid weekly. No! I'm playing video games to escape my real-life problems. not end up being given a goddamn fictional mortgage. I don't even have a real life mortgage. God damn it. Empath, you are deeply connected with the feelings of others. Performing actions your companion likes will result in a temporary increase in combat effectiveness. But if you do stuff they don't like, it's going to have the opposite effect. An extrovert, you're a people person. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring with human companions, but more when adventuring alone. Okay? Freestar Collective Settler. You gain access to special Freestar Collective dialogue options and better rewards for some missions given by the faction. But crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. Hero Worshipped. You've earned the attention of an annoying, adoring fan who will show up randomly and jabber at you incessantly. On the plus side, he'll join your ship's crew and give you gifts. I have to get the adoring fan. Anyone who's played Oblivion must have Hero Worshipped. It's like a requirement. Otherwise, who are you? You really need your alone time. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring alone, but more when adventuring with other humans. Kid stuff. Your parents are alive and well, and you can visit them at their home, but you will automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. I love how it's like, do you want parents? Yes, you can, but you gotta also give them money. You gotta support them. I don't want parents. Neon Street Rat. You grew up on the mean streets of Neon. You gain access to special dialogue options and better rewards from some missions on Neon, but crime bounty by other factions is greatly increased. Raised Enlightened. You grew up as a member of the Enlightened. You gain access to a special chest full of items in the House of Enlightened in New Atlantis, but lose access to the Sanctum Universum chest, which is, I guess, this one. A member in the Sanctum Universum. Raised Universal. Serpent's Embrace. You grew up worshipping the Great Serpent. Grav jumping provides a temporary boost to health and oxygen, but health and oxygen are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly like an addiction. Have we just got like Bloody Mess? Have we got any just Fallout perks here? Spaced. Your body has become acclimated to space. Health and oxygen are increased when in space, but decreased on the surface. And I guess terra firma is the opposite. Occasionally you have a crew, if you have a crew trained in a certain ship system, that system will automatically repair itself to full health when it is damaged. However, all crew cost twice as much to hire. United Colonies Native, special United Colonies dialogue options and better rewards by missions given by the faction. And then Wanted, someone put a price on your head and word has spread. Occasionally, armed mercenaries will show up, try and kill you. Being cornered gives you an edge. When your health is low, you do extra damage. So we'll just be getting like randomly hunted. I kind of love that as like a random gimmick. Like, I'll just be like chilling and I've got like people with a like hunting me with a name on my head because I've got like the scoundrel background. And I'm like grew up on Neon, and then like my antics have earned me an adoring fan who's like, oh my god, you're that guy. What's your last name? I don't have one. Okay. Han Solo. I'm gonna pick Wanted. So we do increased damage when our health is low. We grew up on Neon, so we get better rewards and special dialogue options from missions on Neon. And we have an adoring fan. There we go. I've picked my 3 traits. We have our background of Space Scoundrel. My face is done. My body is done. Looking pretty good. All right, I'm ready. I think this is it. I finish with R. Look at these cool portraits. I kind of love how good you look on the main screen in your little outfit. I look great. Oh yes, a name. Shall we get very creative with the name? Should we do the full name? We'll do the full name. Apocalypse, the Space Scoundrel. How do I get out of here? There we go. Name character, change my pronoun, confirm, let's go. Bam!
Almost forgot about your application. The one note I had on your file was troublemaker. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
Oh, nice. This is my preferred dialogue system. Is like I can actually see exactly what I'm going to say, and I like not being a voiced protagonist. In Bethesda games, I love not being a voiced protagonist. That was one thing I didn't enjoy with Fallout 4. Let me fix my webcam before we proceed.
Say something.
Shh, I'm getting there. All right, I had to switch my webcams over to one that wasn't so GPU demanding because Starfield is like, please give us all of your GPU. You cannot do anything else. So my usual webcam that's like higher quality has to take a back seat, and I had to whip out my old one, which isn't as good, but it'll do because I'd rather have that than like my webcam lagging all over the place when the game's playing. So that is the compromise that we're making to play a GPU heavy game. So I still have to like do a little bit of adjustments with it. So bear with me. All right.
Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me. You'll walk it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Nice. All right, I've decided what my character looks like. I can now switch between first and third person. There I am. I don't know how I want to play this game.
Constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to
Whoa.
know better.
Hey, I'm just saying, they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
You guys wait for me, please.
Come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
Okay, trying to see if they'll wait for me. Ooh, text logs on space mining. We've got data slate. Chapter 3, mining suit maintenance. Of all the hazards that exist out there in space, you'll find yourself easily forgetting about CO2 buildup in your respirator. That's a huge mistake. Even a small amount of CO2 is going to add up over the course of your day, sapping just a little bit of life out of you when you need it. Running is harder. Swinging that cutter around takes one more huff than you want. And when a tunnel collapses, you want to be moving as fast and across a long as distance as possible. Invest in a good helmet. Trust me.
Oh, sure. Just take my stuff. All yours.
Oops.
How they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
I was actually wondering if, because they were going to comment on the fact that I just
Yeah, right.
took their book.
Need some coffee or something? Got a packet around here somewhere.
This seems like it's got that same sort of Fallout 4 energy where it's like there's so much junk to pick up, but I wonder if it all has value, guys, for crafting, right? Hopefully they'll wait for me while I decide to like fuck around and just have a look around. I just want to get comfortable because now we're like able to properly walk around. Ooh, Hella's personal log. Number 2 though. No digipics?
Personal log. Heller, Argos Extractors. I figured Vectera for your standard moon. Looks like I was misinformed. Lynn just filled me in on what we're really doing here. Looks like Lynn's got another, what's the word she used? Discreet contract with that Barrett guy. He says there's something special here, and he's paying top dollar for us to find it, rip it out, and deliver it, no questions asked. I have, of course, been honoring this arrangement by asking Lynn a ton of questions. She's playing it close to her sweaty old vest, as usual. But a guy does have to wonder, what the hell does special even mean in this case? We're on a moon, in the middle of nowhere. Either this guy wants to make jewelry from some rare space diamonds, or there's some kind of ancient alien death weapon buried here. If it's diamonds, I'm totally stealing one to give to Jennifer, or Carlos, or Naya. And if it's a death weapon, I get to shoot it first. Those are my terms.
Okay. I like that we have audio logs and I don't have to read it out every single time. Okay, there are audio logs to find. That was the second journal though. So we're finding things out of order. But yeah, I just want to get my bearings. I feel like we'll play this game mostly in first person. But I think the ability to play it in third and have a variety of different zoom outs with it is not bad. Abnormality scan 40%, so I think this is me.
This has been Argos usually ain't so good at picking sites. Oh, this time, like a miracle.
Oh, I have this. Okay, can I put that away? I can smack things. Can I, like, pick things up? Do we have that as a... Let's see. Do I have the option to just pick things up and grab them? I need my classic Fallout Elder Scrolls pick something up and drag it around thing. Doesn't look like it?
Just trying to get through my shift.
Portable desk fan. Staple gun. Can I actually use that? Is that a weapon? Ah, it's not a weapon, guys. I have my deep mining spacesuit. Got my cutter. I really like the 3D model viewer of these. This is nice. Oh, there's my deep space mining helmet. Oh, look good in a helmet. Look at that. Let me put that on. Hide helmet in breathable areas. That's cool. So you can have it equipped if you want and still hide it. I guess in dialogue. I like that you've got like underclothes as well. I've got my med pack, Neurodyne. There's a lot of cool details on all of these pieces of equipment. I like that they're allowing us to look at them all, and then you can also save your notes for later, which is nice. Damn it, the staple gun cannot be used as a weapon. Unbelievable. That's me. Getting used to all of the systems. Toggle which quest is tracked in your HUD. Only one quest is tracked at a time. Whatever I found in the mine knocked me out cold. Now whoever paid for this whole operation is making a landing and we need to meet him. So we're giving this guy a weird sort of device that made me have a 2001 Space Odyssey vision. Okay, and put my gun away with R. Get that out of here. Thanks for waiting, guys. While I look around. Can I take these and throw them? Are they weapons?
Lynn sure seems to like.
No? Are they just miscellaneous again? Alright, I got it. There you go. You hold E. You hold E. And that way you can do it. Oh, and I'm permanently holding it, and then if I press E, I drop it. And if I click, I can rotate it. But unfortunately, I cannot throw said dart. Not in an easy way.
You fitting in okay? Mining crews ain't the friendliest, but they're good folks.
Oh, there you go. If I press, okay. I think I can do it. If I press... If I press R, I can throw it. Ready? Alright, here we go. So if we rotate it. Can't rotate it the way that I want to. Yeah, perfect. Look at that throw. Alright, there you go, guys. If you want to pick something up, you hold the take button. And then if you want to throw it, it's your reload button. So take that, dartboard. There you go.
Shifts seem to be getting longer. That's Argos for you. Squeeze every credit they can.
There's just so much miscellaneous stuff.
Heller putting that first aid seminar to work on you, huh?
Know your workers' basic rights. All employers have a right to basic human rights. I like that this is definitely like the complete opposite of Outer Worlds.
I'm working.
Outer Worlds, which is just like, you work for the corporation and you are our property. Because it's more of a satirical viewpoint on the whole thing. This is much more serious NASA punk. Got my geode sculptures. Can I access the computer? No.
Saw Lynn Holly up here.
I got a lemon.
Damn.
Damn. Lemon. Alright guys, it's time to play the game. Look at this real life landing. It actually looks really damn good. There you go. Look at that. And it comes all the way from orbit. Looks much better than how Destiny handles it. Destiny's ships, you just watch it go up and then it just goes whoop and just disappears. Damn, that was a cool landing.
Not interested. Whatever it is.
Alright, we'll look around more
Don't
later.
get too used to how easy this has been. Next dig might be the toxic hazard.
It won't let me put away my thing. Go away. It won't let me put away my gun. Who's our buyer? In that cool ship.
Barrett?
Oh yeah, Barrett.
Man,
Been a long time.
yes it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
How would you know about that?
Well, you could say that the infinite possibilities of the universe are full of everything but coincidences.
Okay. You could call it that.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett? Holy shit.
Hold off the pirates. Oh, dude. That's so cool. All I have is this fucking cutter. Can this be used on people?
Go, go!
Can this be used on people?
They're just thugs. We've got this.
They're just thugs. All I've got is fucking mineral cutter. That's a cool looking ship, dude. I'm gonna mine your ass. I don't really have any fucking options here. Your health is low. Oh, medpack by pressing 0. Okay. Give me one of your weapons, will you? Thank you. I'll take that. Rescue axe. Bastard. Oh, yeah, he exploded.
Better try again.
Nice. All right, let's. I got a gun now, Maelstrom. Let's see what this is all about. Gun time. Anyone still here for me to shoot? Oh, hello. He's hiding. Nice. Cool. There's combat. Going in there with my cutter. Yeah. And I got a cool gun. The Maelstrom. Alright, let's take a look at this. Maelstrom. Prepare to equipped. A lot of cool menus to look at. There you go. Oh, there's neat little details on there. There's a lot of detail. Let's talk to Barrett. I need to put things on my quick bars, I think, for sure. So then I can just start switching between them. So if I press favorite, yeah, there we go. I can start doing that. So I can have different guns, and then I can have like my melee ones up here, and then that's like my med pack. All right, cool, done.
Of course Barrett was being followed. Every time. Hey, you did good there. Kept your head.
Hell yeah, I did.
We're still in one piece. Oh god, I'm gonna throw up.
Now that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
Okay. I become a new recruit for this mining company, and they're like, hey man, you saw the visions. Now you're coming with me. What does Lynn have to say about that? If you'll take me off this damn moon, sign me up. Well, I mean, it seems more appealing than working for a mining company. What is Constellation, anyway?
You ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go.
Okay. Thanks for answering my question. If they can tell me what this artifact of yours is, I'm in.
Marvelous.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Weird. Okay. She didn't take much convincing at all. She's like, yeah, sure. It's like she didn't even believe that what I was saying. And she's like, yeah, okay. He feels different. What about the mind? Don't you need me?
Now that we've been attacked, we've got to pack up and move on. Argos will come for the rest of us. Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
A watch. Oh my god. I love that I'm like, thanks for everything, Lynn. Person that I've known for 5 minutes.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Press tab to exit dialogue when you're done. Okay. Why send me? Shouldn't you go?
Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now.
But he knows about it as well, which is kind of interesting. You giving me your ship?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
Alright. Who are you and what's Constellation?
See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out.
Okay. What exactly did we dig up?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
Why was the Crimson Fleet after you?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
As a loot collector.
And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
The game looks good.
Staying around isn't helping us out any.
The game looks good. The music is real nice. Yeah, visually, very great little aesthetic here. I'm enjoying it a lot. I think the facial expressions in the dialogue is really good. Like, it doesn't have that, obviously. It's got that Bethesda DNA, which I think is nice. I think there's a very, very key important things in Bethesda games that feel comfortable, right? Feels like a nice blanket. Just feels, it's comfy. It's your blanket. You're like, oh my god, it's my Bethesda game. They do the zoom in when you're in dialogue and you're not a voiced protagonist, and it's nice.
Get that artifact.
It's not like Fallout 4 where I am like, what is my character actually gonna say? You know? Ooh, give me my Eon pistol. Let's go. Alright, let's take a look at this. Obviously we're easing into it and adjusting, but I'm liking this. I'm going to put my pistol over this side. And I'm pistol certified, so... Eon. That's cool. It like loads up my ammo counter.
It appears you or...
Oh. Scan creatures, minerals, and plants. Each unique item scanned progresses your survey data of the planet. Completed survey data can be sold for credits. The scanner mode also unlocks additional features such as building outposts and using social skills like diplomacy and intimidation.
The new captain of the frontier.
I can scan things. And then outpost surface map. Oh my god, it's the planet. Water, aluminum, nickel, argon, and benzene. You've got like materials here. The water is safe. Vectera, the moon of Ansalon. Okay. I'll be excited to look at the map at large.
I'll be in the external robotics bay.
There's a lot to just like get comfortable with and wrap my head around, but very nice. I like the simplicity of the UI. It's nothing too overwhelming, so really nice user interface so far as well.
Captain, Protocol Indigo is in effect.
I'm trying to look at your details. VAS 119. Look at all that texture work, though. I'll just take every med kit that I can find. Pharmaceutical kit. I'm really loving this music, too. Again, it's very nice. Let's board the ship. I got my own ship.
I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
He left his sandwich. A salami and cheese sandwich, clearly delicious, as evidenced by the large bite taken out of it. So we've got food to restore health. Chunks apple? It's a food cube. Oh my god. Not the apple cube. That's fucking funny. Red Harvest white bread manufactured using the company's proprietary genetic modification technology. Gummy bugs. You get a little coffee brew thing. The sandwich. Wow. This is cool. If you're new here, I take my time, by the way, and we love to like have a look at all of the details and just soak it all in. We read audio, we listen to audio logs, we read text logs, we involve ourselves with the lore, and we don't rush through things. So, you know, we will not be rushing through our Starfield experience. I want to soak this bad boy in. Let's have a look at Barrett's personal slate.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances, in short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
All right, we got the exposition diary. Navigation console. Space. The final frontier. Oh my god, look at that. That's cool. How far can I zoom? Show me. Okay. So I can go back to system. Yeah, there we go. All right. The Narayan system. We got Deepala, Gas Giant. We got Sumati, Androphon. We got the moons. We got star stations. Podius, Danra, Nira, Magreth, Hyperia. Very Mass Effect, right? Like looking at your system. Very Mass Effect. We got Crete, Ansalon. Because then you've got like, you go to a planet, get your resources, go and have a look, and then we can zip on out to the galaxy? Oh my god. Okay. Look at all these dots. So level 25, level 55, level 40, you can start seeing like the level caps for each of them. Damn. Olympus. Oh, this is cool. Alpha Centauri. It's level 1. There's the Sol system, the United Colonies, level 1. And you can set a course. Ah, this is really cool. Alright, we got our navigation thing at a research station. The research lab lets you discover new crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires materials in order to make progress. The materials needed range from raw minerals extracted from planets to organic substances extracted from alien creatures to manufactured components. So there we go. So this is all the junk in the world having value. That sort of design philosophy carrying over from Fallout 4's like weapon crafting, which I think was just genius. Like it was so good because in Fallout 3, I was like, all of this is junk, and it just is junk to just fill up the world. And having like everything have a value, and it can be broken down into components for like weapon crafting and building things. It was awesome. I loved that idea, and you could like highlight specific components you wanted to search for. It felt great. So we can start researching better things for pharmacology, for food, old earth cuisine, little sippy bags, outpost development, helmet mods, spacesuit mods, and pack mods. Discover how to build a helmet. Okay. And weapons, so you can also do your weapon mods as well. This will be really fun to like dive into, I think, once we actually figure more things out. Okay. Got a few people that can sit in here with me. Captain's Locker, the Learned Astronomer. Okay, where's that? When I heard the Learned Astronomer, when the proofs, the figures were ranged in columns before me, when I was shown the charts and diagrams to add, divide, and measure them, when I sitting heard the astronomer where he lectured, with much applause in the lecture room, how soon unaccountable I became tired and sick, till rising and gliding out I wandered off by myself, in the mystical moist night air from time to time, looked up in perfect silence at the stars. Walt Whitman's When I Heard the Learned Astronomer, while only one stanza neatly encapsulates the author's disdain for the scientific over-analysis of nature's beauty. Cool. The Learned Astronomer. Oh, the apple being like packaged? Oh, it's so strange. Such a cool concept, but weird. I'm sitting in the pilot seat.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Okay. We're about to lift off in my ship. I've always wanted my own ship. And I know that there's ship customization in this game, so I will be trying my very best to make the Razor Crest from Mandalorian, and that's all that I need in my life. I need my own Mandalorian. I'm going to be a space scoundrel. It's all that you need. Here we go. I'm in space. Enter space for the first time. Wow, okay.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Commence orbital bombardment. I just immediately am like, all right, how do I... Oh shit, I'm just like literally like shooting Barrett and Lynn right now. I'm just like, bomb the mining facility. Hold left Alt WASD to switch between systems and allocate power. Okay. You can skip the ship tutorial by powering up all systems. No, I need this. Tell me what to do. Okay, so I can do LAS, BAL, MSL.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed. Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, but be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
Okay, so you can completely turn the shields off. And that would, and then does that allow you to then, yeah, and then you can put more into engine.
Adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, dude.
Bringing its weapons to bear.
Shields. Fuck. Being targeted.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
I got him, boy! Look at that.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Okay. Ooh, it's gonna hit my ship. Oh, okay, that didn't work. I stood up. Hold on. I held E. Let me back in the pilot seat. Let me loot this shit. This is so cool. I like the systems is a little bit complicated of pressing Alt and switching between everything, especially when you gotta think about it, but like, oh!
More Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
No, I'm trying to loot. It won't let me. Okay. Oh my god. It won't let me loot.
Waste of time! Grabs in the red! Crap.
Got him. My shields are low. My shield's offline.
Grab drives out!
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated.
Damn.
At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Nice. So we're supposed to go home, no fun, except for the fact that we can't, because Crimson Fleet is attacking us. There we go. Now I can fucking loot this ship properly. There we go. Let's pick up some stuff. Dude, this feels great. Actual ship combat. And look at this. You can change the perspective on your ship too. Oh, I can loot from really far away. Oh, nice. You don't have to be like super close to it. Cool. Look at that. I think I much prefer third person, but it works both ways, which is really nice. That's cool. I just want to, I think in like ship to ship combat, I'm going to want to like see my ship more, get a bit of a feel of how things are actually moving and looking, but that's so cool. So I can change the power of my lasers, ballistics and missiles, and then we've got our engine, shields, and gravity. That's cool. I got cheesing, big smile on my face. This is fun. I've wanted ship combat in Destiny since Destiny first launched, because there's so many cool ship designs that imagine if you could have ship combat. And I'm gonna scratch that itch now with this. I've wanted a game with some, like, a cool RPG sort of experience where I can also, you know, do some cool ship combat stuff. All right, let's put some more points into engines. Let's fly on over to this moon. Or do I have to set the destination in my in the destination map? I don't think I can just fly there. It's not getting any closer, is it? It'll take a long time in real time to fly to different planets, so that does make sense. So I expect that I have to actually get up. Alright, let's lower the engines. Open the planet map. Okay, there you go. I open the planet map, and then we can go... We zoom out. And then we go here. Travel to Crete. To the research lab. Yes. So we set a course, and then we can travel. Nice. That's much better than just slowly flying there.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Yeah, definitely a lot better than just slowly going there, taking forever, especially with the size and scope of this galaxy from what we can see. So if we press tab, then we open the star map. The planet view of the star map gives you information about the environment, lets you scan the planet for resources, and helps you discover key landing sites. Rotate the planet until the research lab is in view, and we can land there. Okay. Nice. As much as I think I would absolutely love the ability to freely go from land to orbit, I just think that might be asking too much for, like, rendering the fucking planet. It would be cool for, like, maybe, like, moons or something, or if there was stuff that you could just, like... The dream is to be able to get your ship, lift off, and go all the way out to atmosphere. Like, that would be awesome. But it's not, like, a make or break for me. Alright, let's get out of here. I've landed.
Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the Lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more.
Yeah, nothing more. Go straight there, please. Let's trade gear, okay? Why is this Crimson Fleet captain after Barrett?
I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted.
Just who are you and Barrett? What's Constellation, I keep asking?
Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking out the unknown. Members often engage in expeditions in small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or, like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation yourself, you will be the 10th active member.
Nice. Why is Barrett trusting me with his ship?
Barrett would say that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos, so technically you have known each other forever. But the more practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of known people who have been affected by the artifacts is now 2. Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about the experience you both share. So he is showing you trust in order to gain your support.
We're the second person to interact with the artifact in such a way. Okay. Interesting. All right, we've got a job to do. We're on a new planet. We've created a character. This is like we've stepped out of Vault 101 and the world is opening up to us slowly, and we can get to know the world and its systems and get familiar with what's going on here. But this is going to be our introduction of Starfield episode coming to a close. Thank you so much for joining me for what is sure to be a brilliant space journey. I'm very excited. Some good first impressions here. I like the presentation. I think the combat feels very good, but I need more of it. I obviously need more of everything to really gauge my feelings, but I think the presentation is really nice. The music is great. The ship combat feels very smooth. I like how much control we have over all the systems. There's a ridiculous level of detailing that we're seeing in like the objects in the world and the things around us, just in little small places as well. A lot of good graphical fidelity here. I think the game looks good, it plays good, it sounds good, and I'm very interested in seeing where we're going. We've got our little story hook with this mysterious artifact thing. It's obviously, I'm not expecting something mind-blowingly unique from a story perspective, but I am very interested to see what they have crafted. Like, because this is Bethesda taking every lesson that they have learned from Elder Scrolls, from Fallout, every failure, every success over the years, and they are putting their whole ass into Starfield, and we're going to see how that is going to sort of present itself to us. What have they been cooking all these years? Let's find out. But thank you so much for joining me for episode 1 of Starfield, and I will see you next time.